I didn't get footage of me catching this fish. It's a pretty small flathead, but perfect keeper size for me. It's just me eating the flatheads. My wife won't eat anything that's not a bass or crappie or walleye. So perfect keeper size, but if you want to see how I catch flatheads, go check out my Sailorville video. I'll put a link for that in the description. So filleting catfish is actually really easy. It's probably the easiest type of fish to fillet. So all we got to do is cut along the spinal cord here. And then we cut around the skull. Side, and you want to look for the anus there, and just pop your knife through to the other side, and then run it along the spine. Then come along the ribs. Cut the meat off the rib bones. Here's a tip I learned from Ray every day. Take a fork and hold the skin down, and then you can easily cut the fillet off the skin. When you're doing this, you kind of want to pull the skin and just work the knife back and forth. Nice boneless fillet. I'll probably cut out all this red meat later. That's usually the bad tasting spot pieces of fish. So Johnny Quest left me a message on my sturgeon catch and cook video. It said, "Cool video, man. I want to give you a recipe to try with the sturgeon as well as with the catfish. It's normally used with cod, but works great with catfish type fish. The recipe is a Spanish recipe and it's called Bacalao A La Vizcaina." I know I got the pronunciation perfect on that one. So I'm going to try that today, and here we go. Heat your pan to medium-high heat. Add your olive oil. We're going to add the onion and green pepper. Okay, then add your garlic. Then we add our tomato sauce. And 1 bay leaf. Then we add half a cup of wine, our saffron, some ground pepper, cumin, and oregano. And water. And we cover that up for about 5 minutes. So I cut out all the red meat, cubed the catfish, and salted it. Okay, now I'm going to add the fish. and let that simmer for about 10 minutes. So I microwaved these potatoes for 4 minutes, and then the skin just peels off. Not too bad. It's a lot quicker than boiling them. So that catfish looks about done. So I'm gonna add the potatoes now. And just gently stir those in. And you turn your heat down to low and let that simmer for 10 more minutes. Okay, that looks pretty good. Nice and thick. Not runny at all. Just dish it up and let it cool down and give it a try. There we go. Okay, it looks pretty good, smells pretty good. We'll see how it tastes. Try some of the catfish first. Catfish is good. Really tender fish. Almost melts in your mouth, it's so soft. Just gonna add a little more salt. It's supposed to be made with this salted cod and then you desalt it, but this is made with catfish instead, so kind of undersalted it. But it's really good. Really like to make this probably in a month from now when it's super cold. This would be awesome. Yeah, but it's really tasty and I'd highly recommend it. One thing the recipe called for is to garnish this with pimentos, but I couldn't find any at the store. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong area. But yeah, tastes good without them. Yeah, so that was really good. I can see myself making that again. It's pretty easy. Probably be a lot quicker the next time when I don't need to rely on a recipe. But yeah, give it a try. I'll put the link for the recipe in the description, as well as a link to Johnny Quest's channel. So Johnny Quest has been a supporter of mine for a long time now. So here's some clips from Johnny Quest's YouTube channel. Go check him out.